Hello everyone. Thank you for stopping by. This video, it has to get out there. And by the title, you might be a little bit confused of the ones who knows me. There are people out there lying about Jehovah Witnesses. And this is a dangerous thing. Because we're not helping Jehovah Witnesses when we are lying about them. To them, they believe that Watchtower is teaching them the truth. But the things we are lying about them, it's not helping them. I'll give you an example. I was watching a YouTube channel. A preacher was teaching people about Jehovah's Witnesses. And he was lying about them. I hope I'm not confusing people, but I'm going to get to the point. The information he put up on this YouTube channel and some ex-Jehovah's Witnesses saw the error too. But they didn't mention nothing to set this guy right on the right path. I did a couple of his error mistakes, and I like to share them with you. He was talking about the elders are the ones that are indoctrinating Jehovah's Witnesses and basically forcing them to stay in this religion. Well, we know the ones who left Jehovah's Witnesses. We know the truth. Elders was only, leaders in the kingdom halls to keep us on the right track of Watchtower's teaching. This guy did real research. Otherwise, he would have mentioned it was the governing body are the ones who get up on JW broadcast and basically put it not in too many words, it's our way or the highway. You obey or you get kicked out. Plain and simple. And here's another funny thing he brought up. That Charles T. Russell made a house in California for the prophets like King David and Samson, and a bunch of them was supposed to live in it. That's not true. Because it was Judge Rutherford. It was his teaching. And he started this teaching, if my memory serves me right, in 1919. He wrote 2 different books. And I think one of them, That one was called Salvation. Don't correct me. I'm not 100% sure, but the other one in 1920, it was Millions Now Living Will Never Die. These two books, I examined a PDF of them, and it mentioned about Beth Sharim. Yeah, that's the book of Salvation. And the Books of Million talks about these peoples coming back to life in 1925. These was two great books that I educated myself. And there was so much literature that Judge Rutherford could not let go to force Jehovah's Witnesses, well, at that time there was Bible students, to believe he was a true prophet. Now, this guy was nothing but a lawyer when he became a Bible student. Then he was the one who changed the name of the Bible students who left to be Jehovah's Witnesses. And he lived in that California home till he died. The reason why I said this because I did the research. And I used Watchtower's own literature. So how can the true religion would publish literature about a house that they built for Judge Rutherford? Why would these King David and them be resurrected, would come to United States to live when the Bible and King David has a greater link to the future? So people, there's Jehovah's Witnesses I've seen in different comments, other places, teaching Jehovah's Witnesses that they have the books, they know all the false teachings, which I give them an A+ on that. But when it came to the Bible, they was more confused than the witnesses was in their religion. And it's sad. People need to look at different things in the Bible, because one of them was taking something that Jesus said and took it the wrong way. Remember, when Jesus came back, he was looking out in the water. Peter and them was fishing, and he told them, cast the net on this side of the boat, and they will catch a lot of fish. And they did. And Peter realized that he was the Christ. But when they got on shore, Peter was talking about something, and Jesus was talking about something, and Peter mentioned about, well, what about him? And Jesus said, if it is my will, he will never die. Talk about, he being on this earth could be till he returned. But that's not what Christ was trying to say. The guy was going to live forever while Peter and them would die. He said if it's his will to do it, he could do it. But this person took it the wrong way and trying to make a Jehovah's Witness, thinking they know more about the scriptures, but they took it right out of control. And I'm not going to get more deep into it. It was nonsense. We can't make up teachings, false teachings, to get Jehovah's Witnesses out of their false religion. That would stumble me reading that comment. It stumbled me when I saw this guy teaching. I'm going to say most of his teaching was from 100% to 0, probably about 65% or 75% true. And the rest of it was nonsense or lies. There was another one about the planet Earth, but I don't quite remember because Jehovah's Witnesses don't know about how the planet Earth is going to be, or this Earth is going to be turning into a new Earth, or the creation of a new planet. I think in my mind, he was saying that God was basically going to get rid of this earth and create a new earth. So what about all the people on this earth? If he has to create a new earth, how are we going to be getting from here to there? Unless we die or something to put us over there. Or the Jehovah's going to create a big ship or a big ark and carry people from this earth to the new earth. Like I said, it was a not nonsense. I believe he's going to take this earth and he's going to create a new earth out of it. Because the scripture that I found, he told Abraham, the land of Israel, which is called a different name now, but he told that your descendants will be living here forever. He never said, I'm creating a new earth and I'm putting you on a new earth. He never said that. People, like I said, I could have been stumbled by this man and some ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that trying to prove that Watchtower do not know Bible teaching, but they are putting out false doctrines. Not all of them. Only very few of them. And I've seen or hear their teaching. I want to help the Jehovah's Witnesses, but if I'm not 100% sure what their history is, it's best for me to keep my mouth shut. Unless I have more than 1, 2, maybe 4 different evidence about one teaching, it's best to keep your mouth shut, because you don't know where you get it from is real. Now, there's nothing out there for this man could have said that there is no governing body. There was only being controlled by all of the elders all over the world, which that would make no sense. Otherwise, which kingdom hall is superior to the other kingdom halls, and they all supposed to listen to the elders in that one kingdom hall? That made no sense. So he did not make proper research. And some Jehovah's Witnesses, or ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, was really upset. Even one of them said, "You're trying," no, he said, "You're lying about some of your stuff, and you're causing Jehovah's Witnesses to stay in their false teaching." We can't help people to get out of their religions. Just like if I wanted to help the Mormons or the Seventh-day Adventists or the Catholics, I would have to study their teachings and learn their false teachings before I can put my face out there on YouTube to help these people. It cannot be done. You'll make yourself look like fools. You'll be foolish to try to bring people out of another religion when you have not even studied their doctrines and learned the truth about their false religion. And I have studied the Seventh-day Adventist movement. I have studied the Mormons' religion. I could be making videos about these 2 or 3 religions, but I choose not to because I was not a member of this religion. One day I may do it, but I want to have more knowledge about their religion to make sure what I put out on YouTube will be right, not half-truths, half-lies, and Watchtower don't have half-truth and half-lies. It's all based on lies. So, all I'm saying is we have to help the ones we know by being honest and educate ourselves correctly. If you don't know the Bible passages, if you're not sure 100%, do more research on it before you put it on YouTube, and it would discourage Jehovah's Witnesses not to get out. That's all I'm saying. Because if these witnesses found that YouTube channel and heard several of those lies, they're not going to go to another YouTube channel. They're going to be discouraged. If you're going to throw them in a fire, it causes them to burn to death, because you pushed them into that fire because of your lies. Whose fault is that? Think about it. Their life is in our hands to get them out the right way, not the wrong way. So I thank you for listening to me, and I care for all Jehovah's Witnesses. They all stubborn and they need our hands to pull them out of the fire, not push them in deeper. So this is Friday, and I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And remember, we have the correct knowledge. And make sure what we put out on YouTube is 100% truth. Using the Bible and their doctrines. We cannot twist things that we don't know to make a Jehovah Witness to come out. It's not going to work. Heck, like I said, I could have been stumbled by this man's teachings. It probably would stop me for going on the research and getting out. So thank you very much, and I hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye for now.